And here it is, guys, today welcoming you all with the all new 2023 model Mercedes-AMG C63 SE Performance. And in today's video I will be doing a full walk around, showing you all the exterior highlights, afterwards also the interior, and finish it all off with a resume answering the question if this is a real C63 or not. So let's get it on and start talking about this car here in specific. Here we have it. The wait is finally over. The all new C63 long awaited car is here right in front of us. Let me talk about the tech, the numbers and else. We have, it's official, the 4-cylinder inside this C63. We have the M139, most powerful 4-cylinder built by AMG in Affalterbach, producing 476 horsepower. And then in addition to that we have the electric drive unit giving us another 204 horsepower. So in total we have 680 horsepower with a C63 S, guys. Keep that in mind, this is just so crazy. In addition to that we have the belt-driven starter generator, which we already know from the C43, and the electric gas exhaust turbocharger, which we also know from the C43 already. Talking about the spec of this, we have a very nice color tone. This is high-tech silver exterior paint, lovely. We have this car fully loaded aero package, we have the night package, we have the carbon package exterior, and a crazy interior, which we also have to talk about. So let's talk about the C63 compared with the base. The car in total, in the front especially, is 50 millimeters larger. The side is way thicker, guys. This thing is 76 millimeters wider than the normal C43 or the base C class. But let's get it on and let's start with the walk around, starting with the front of the all new C63 SE Performance. Starting to talk about the C63, we have the C class specific headlights, which we already know, with the single LED stripe and the single LED torch. These right here are the digital light unit, so these are optional, but if you go and get yourself a C63, definitely go and upgrade it with the digital light unit 100%. Looking at the front bumper, as I mentioned, we have the aero package, which you can instantly see by this additional part here, which is completely blacked out as we have the night package. And guys, we need a lot of cooling for this C63. We have to cool the engine and also the electric drive unit. So here you can see the intakes here in the front lip full finished in black, a lot of intakes here. We have the front grille, which is A-shaped, the so-called Panamericana front grille, which is finished in this dark chrome finish as we have the night package 2 on this. We have the Mercedes Benz star, which is not 3D, this is like a real star, which I love. And something very special that I have to mention is that we have the Affalterbach-AMG emblem here. Really nice tradition for the C63 first production vehicle to get this. Normally we have the Mercedes Benz star. And guys, looking at the bonnet, this looks absolutely crazy. Just look at the lines and the movement here. We also have the outtake here, which is real. This is not just fake. You can see, yeah, you can have a lot of air coming out of there as well. So guys, how do you like the front of the all new C63? This thing is just brutal and looks absolutely beautiful in this color. So let's talk about the side of the new C63. As I mentioned, it's 76 millimeters wider than the base C class, and we have a lot to talk about. Let's just start with the wheels here. We have the AMG multi-spoke wheels finished in black, also with the AMG here, and in addition to that we have the carbon ceramic brakes, which are also optional. But yet again, if you're gonna get yourself a C63 upgraded with the carbon ceramic brakes, we have 20 inches here in the front, looking extremely nice. Here on the side we have the Turbo E Performance badge. Back in the days we used to have the V8 bi-turbo badge here on the side, but now the Turbo E Performance badge, which is also finished in this dark chrome finish. Side mirrors finished in carbon fiber as we have the carbon package. Also here the side parts as well, looking extremely nice. Full black finish as we have the night package, obviously. And now, before we talk about the rear, let me also show you the rear wheels. We have 20 inches here, again AMG multi-spoke, and with all C63s we have the rear axle steering coming from factory, 2.5 degrees, reducing the turning circle, especially when you drive in the city. But as soon as you drive a bit faster, above 100 kph, it helps and makes the car way more agile when driving. It's so nice. But now let's talk about the rear. So here we have the all new C63S rear, and in my eyes this looks absolutely beautiful because I already mentioned it, guys. The base C class is such a nice looking car and the 63 is just perfect, guys. How do you like the look of it? Let's just focus on the tail lights before we continue with with the rest. Very sharp design here, base C-Class, which really suits the look. AMG badge and all the badges here finished in black chrome again with the Mercedes Benz star. And something very cool here is the rear spoiler, which is optional, coming with the aero package, full finished in carbon fiber, as we have the carbon fiber package, giving this the final touch. Love this so much. Since we have an e-performance model here, the C63S badge here on the right hand side is finished in this red finish, as we also know it from the GT63S e-performance. And now guys, there's something interesting I have to mention. Since we have the Nike package, you can see the exhaust is full finished in black, also with the AMG engraved. And since we have the aero package, we also have this nice rear diffuser finished in carbon fiber. But now guys, as soon as you have a closer look in the inside, we have the exhaust hiding behind. We have two on the left hand side, but on the right hand side we have a single one, which is so weird and yeah, yet crazy looking. But all in all guys, how do you like the C63 rear and the C63 exterior in total? As you can already see, it's raining, so it's time to step inside the all new C63 e-performance. So I'm now inside the all new C63 SE Performance, and as you can guys already see, it's raining outside, so it's a perfect time to step inside. Yes guys, we are inside the C63 SE Performance, and to be honest, this is comparable to what we've already seen with the C43 so far. Something lovely on this is the nice black leather finish in addition to the yellow details we have, especially when looking at the all new racing seats of the C63 here, which we also know from the C43. AMG emblem here on the headrest, AMG also here. And we have also less weight compared to the old racing seats. These are finished in extreme nice leather finish here, also the perforation. Center console, everything here finished in carbon fiber, which is optional. Then we have the center display here, which is tilted towards the driver with another 6 degrees. And we have the AMG steering wheel here. Flat bottom AMG steering wheel with the Dinamica finish, Alcantara finished on the sides, full yellow stitching. And we also have the AMG steering wheel buttons. These are so cool, also with a new animation here. And here on the steering wheel buttons you can change the driving mode. Here going from comfort to sport, sport plus and race. But there's also a few more driving modes which I have to show, and it's this one. We have the electric driving mode, which means with this hybrid C63 you can drive fully electric. I think about 12 to 13 kilometers of additional range here. And we have the whole battery mode, then the individual and the slippery. But all in all guys, how do you like the interior of this so far? Exterior, interior in my eyes is a proper 10 out of 10. I really love it. The C-Class in specific is just a beautiful car, but the C63 completes the entire look. So how do you like it? Let's just jump outside and finish it off with a resume. Before we do that, also here the rear seats all finished in this nice perforated leather with the yellow stitching. We have the ambient color here on the side, nice stitching, a lot of space as well. We have the panorama roof on top, giving us a lot of light in the inside. And yeah, that's it from the inside. Let's now jump outside and finish it off with a resume. So that's it basically for today's video guys. How do you like the all new 2023 C63 SE Performance guys? Please share all your opinions in the comment section below. How do you like the all new 4-cylinder C63? Just by the look, I'm honest guys, it's one of the best looking C63s ever made, but performance wise we have to talk later guys. I will give my final opinion when I drive this car, when I really push it to the limits and see what this car is all about. In my eyes, I think AMG completely re-identified the character of the C63. I mean, just look at the numbers. We have 680 horsepower. We have a 4-cylinder. We have the electric drive unit. We have so many new things. So in my eyes, you shouldn't be comparing the old ones with the new ones, because this right in front of us is a new car. This is a new chapter. And I think that we should be open for changes, guys. As you know, I feel like AMG is forced to go this way with the 4-cylinder in specific, but they did the best with this car right in front of us. We will be driving it hopefully soon, and then I will give you my final resume. But all in all guys, how do you like it? Leave it all in comment section below. I'm looking forward to see you all again and wish you an amazing day. I will be back.